Hello, welcome to Fortune Forecasts for your daily tarot reading and more. So I thank you so much for visiting. If you're here for the first time, please do relax. And if you're a Fortune Forecast subscriber, I really appreciate you for helping me grow this channel, for coming back. And take a little break as we break into today's interpretation of the messages. So today is Thursday, March 3rd. You got over that hump. Yes, you did. Very proud of you, very proud of myself. And here we are, blessed with a new day. Just to open it minute by minute. What a gift and what a blessing. So let's see. Let's get started. The first area we'll look into is money. Money. Okay. Okay. Very disappointment for the paper traders today. It's just, I could see something, probably even pre-market. Pre-market's not looking as very good in your sectors that you've picked. So be very cautious with your trades today. Not much stuff is working in your favor. So you may want to pay attention to some of the market news and also some of your position. It may have reached the lower resistance, so you might even start thinking about where to either exit or where to hold. So that's on there. On the other note, on the general note, what I see here is that we need to, if you're working for someone or you are working for yourself, you may want to reconsider gaining more skills so that you can get paid a little bit better. You might be a little bit disappointed that, you're feeling like you need a little raise, but it's not coming. You've been turned down on that aspect, and probably it's because maybe, you didn't have the adequate skills to, justify that pay increase, or you haven't been on that company long enough yet. So you may want to learn a little bit more about your company. You may want to find out what are some of the needs and start seeing if you can develop skills in the needs of your company. If you're working for yourself, there's always room for growth. There's always room to find out better ways to deliver your product or your service to your market and to your community and to your, your there. The other area now that we're going to look into is relationship. The other area that we're going to look into is relationship. Okay. The whole deck wanted to just spread itself out. Okay. Come on. I need to blow. Relationship. Okay, so here what we have in the area of relationship, perhaps today you may come across, or in your own intimate or at work, in your dealings, with someone who's got extreme thinking and perhaps in that aspect may want to push their values on you and kind of either not allow you to have input into what's going on, and just that the beliefs are not aligned with yours. So you might have this person with a lot of masculine energy. So I'm not saying it's a man or a woman, but usually this does represent that masculine energy. Someone in authority, someone that is in that position, And you just have to kind of be careful that they might just want to come across as that they're right, and they want to be right all the time. And in that aspect, this is just shedding light on that situation. Should you be aware, if that comes through, how to put yourself into that breath and just observe what's going on, not to be part of this person's drama who wants to draw you in. This person just wants to pick a fight, constantly angry at things. Maybe he's not happy with life. So, bring that sense of peace and calm to the situation. And if you see that coming, if you see that, scenario playing it out, try to kind of come through with a little bit of logic and maybe create a little bit of distance and just say, hey, maybe we can bring this up at another time. I think that we need to think a little bit more on this. So gives you a little more distance on the scenario and with that person. Again, that could be played out on both intimately or in any relationship that's going to play itself out today. Career. Okay, so what do we have here in the area of career? We have feeling that you're being overlooked, feeling that there's some injustices happening here, feeling that some things are unfair, and it's a place now for you to kind of take a look. Where is this coming from for you? As far as, did someone do something that now it's affecting the whole unit, affecting you personally? That could be that. When it comes to career, also the other thing here that's coming up is feeling that maybe you've been giving more responsibility than, it's not being equaled out. It's not being leveled equally through the whole organization, and you feel like you're getting more thrown on you, but you're not getting compensated or acknowledged for it. So there's a little sense of injustice here, a little sense that things are not right at work, in your business, in your organization. Even though you might think that if you're running your own business, that the decks are being stacked against you, this time in life is calling you as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, to be more creative, so that you can balance this out. Because it does feel that if you're that little guy selling that product at the farmer's market, how can you compete with those bigger box stores and the subsidies? Even if when you go and buy milk at the store, it goes for what, $5, $4 or $5. But if you go buy it, at the the private farm, it's about $10. How do you compete with that? How fair is it that you want to sell something wholesome, something great, and then you've got to, change your tactics? And that's what this era is calling for. So there does feel like there's a lot of injustice, whether it's you as employee relationship, or you're the entrepreneur. It just feels like it. So this time in life is asking for a lot of creativity. So time to even those scores. You might have to call on some higher power for that. And when you do get that help. Okay? How does this all line up with well-being? How does this all line up with well-being? Okay, good news. Good news on the health front. A new mindset. That's how that lines up. For some of you that have been waiting for, like I said, this is a collective reading. So this is not a personal reading. So that message comes across differently. What resonates for you, please do take that. And if it's not, just, we'll put it back into the collective so that it can go to whomever needs it. So if you are seeing a doctor for something that you're experiencing, you're going to get some good news today. You're going to get some news And it's because the card is facing up, it looks like it's going to be some positive news. So that puts you at ease. On an overall note for well-being, the mindset, having the mindset, the mind can actually push through on things of the body. And I'm glad to see that this is coming for all of us, because as we change our mindset for our well-being, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual, we actually begin to change our own inner DNA, our own alchemy of our body, which yields us to more mobility and just that prospect of being able to move forward and do better things with ourselves. So there you have that. Today's collective reading is going to come from, I'm sticking with the Mario Duguay Oracles of the Angels deck. I love the pictures on it, and the messages, I believe, do resonate with many of us. It resonates with me, and I hope that you find a nugget in these messages that will help you live a better life and get through your day today. Oh, here and now. How do you like that message that actually just comes from that well-being, you know, that connecting with that and living in that here and now, and connecting with what is true for us. That is so important. You know, I know that you might feel some injustices happening during your career, at job, at your work. And, you know, the good news about your well-being is the mindset that you can establish for that, you know. And maybe you have some issues with money, and things are not going well there. And in your relationships, you might feel that there are also this controlling character and drama that you want to just rip away from. The thing is that when we focus on the here and now, we take each minute and live in that minute and absorb that and use that and be the witness of our own life, we begin to connect with something more powerful that we can give back to others and to ourselves as we have this collective connection. So we can do that when we live in the present. Well, thank you, my friends. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope that these messages bring something to you. Some of it may resonate, some may not. But at the end of the day, I hope that something does for you. And thank you. Come back tomorrow. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment. What would you like to hear more of? And we can bring it as a collective. Again, thank you. Have a blessed day.